Regent Picture House in Blackpool. Now, I don't think anyone's heard of it, but I haven't heard the stories of it. But I know that it was, I think back in like the Victorian era, I don't know, don't quote me, that this building is very, very haunted. And I'll tell you why. Because I've just had the most, I wouldn't say weirdest, I had the most experienced time with the group that I was with, as mentioned in my Accrington Police and Courts video, that I do say I have got an attachment with. So, I'm going to tell you all the details and what exactly happened last night. If you are new, welcome to my channel. I'm Naomi Lewis. Hi. And if you aren't new, welcome back to another spooky video that I'm doing, but I've got pictures, because I weren't allowed to film or vlog or do anything because, yeah, for certain reasons. So I'm just going to jump into the video and let's go. So, to tell you what exactly happened on the night, which was last night, it was just to say it wasn't as active as we thought it would, but it was a little bit active in some areas. So, first thing we obviously did, we actually met the team, you know, met everyone there, and we firstly went to the attic in the Regent room, where they did like all the I say vintage stuff, selling stuff, you know, auction, that sort of stuff. And we went into the attic. Now, there was this little girl called Charlotte, and she's about 4 to 5 years old, we reckon. We spoke for her through the Ouija board, and we spoke for her through the spirit box. However, she did not want to communicate with us. She just rather wanted to have a giggle, play, and, you know, do that sort of stuff. So, I was brave enough to go on my own at the front of where it is, and see if I can feel or sense anything, you know, spooky. And let's just say I got tugged by my hair, so my hair went like that, gently, and then I got tugged on my jumper at the back. So I knew she was there with us. And also I held my hand out like that, so it's like, you know, like that. Had my hand out like that, so if I can feel anything cold that's holding my hand, she's holding my hand, because she likes to hold people's hands, and she likes to tug and gently and pull people's clothes or hair or whatever to say that I'm here. And yeah, I did hear a giggle. We did hear some footsteps, and it was quite, I wouldn't say scary, it was more like experience. But yeah, so I got tugged at my hair and I got tugged at my jumper, which was kind of creepy but crazy at the same time. So that was amazing. But I had my hand out like that because I wanted to know if she can hold my hand, and I said, if you want to, you can hold my hand, tug on my hair if you wanted, but very gently, or tug on my jumper very gently. That's what she did, and she held my hand because I felt a cold breeze around my hand like someone's holding it like that. So that was a bit creepy, but I was feeling like, okay, just stay still because she might still be here or she might have gone. We didn't know, but we tried communicating with her. We did have a cat ball and we did have an EMF reader. So none of them went off, but because I know kids and ghost spirits like light up things, so we had a cat ball with us. And I said, there's a cat ball there. I know you like flashing lights and stuff. Would you go and touch it? It did not set off. So I thought, right, okay, next step. a Ouija board time. Tried to speak through the Ouija board. It was very hard for her to answer because she thinks that she has something that's stopping her from seeing these stuff. So trying to stop her from communicating with us. So okay, we thought, okay, we'll just try and, like, you know, see if we can do something, like, say, tap on the wall, like, do a knock on the wall, or wriggle some bars or something like that. Just do it gently, don't break anything because, yeah, fragile. She didn't do anything, but we did hear taps, quite faint taps, but we did hear, like, a child laughter, like, like a giggle. And we also heard footsteps coming up the stairs, which was kind of, you know, looking at it as like, okay. And I was like, did you hear that, to the guy, because he was doing the Estes method. He even heard it as well, footsteps going up the stairs and a child's laughter. So it was very creepy, and yeah, just not the gist, you know what I mean? Like, you're not the feel vibes. But yeah. Now, leading on to this, we went to the basement. I don't like basements. Particular reason why is because I feel like there's something demonic or something evil or something is not a good energy there, so I hate basements particularly. But I was brave enough with the team to go down into the basement, and I have pictures to prove so. So yeah, I did the table tipping. So because this evil entity called George, he hates women in particular, because we spoke through him through the Ouija board, and he said because he tried having a love affair with one of the dancers, it did not work out. So we thought, okay, that's why you don't like women, and he went, yes. So it was kind of creepy, so I spoke for him through the Ouija board, and, you know, crazy things happened. So we did table tipping. All the women put their 2 fingers on the table gently, and we was like provoking him, like trying to get him to do something. So we were like, come on, George, we don't think you're here, come on. We're trying to make him angry, see if you can do something. We did feel the table a little bit jiggle and a little bit of like a little bit of a levitation, but that was it. Nothing else. It was only small, little, tiny, you get the gist. But we did a human yes and no thing. So humans there, like someone standing there and someone standing there and someone standing in the middle. Now once that person stands in the middle, they have to have a positive ring, white energy around them. Be peaceful in the mindset, close their eyes. And they say yes and no answers. So back means no, forward means yes. So we tried doing that. And I also did the Ouija board with other people. So we did 2 things at the same time. See if we can get the same answers or same different things. Some of them were different, and the Ouija board tells something different. So it was very hard. So I actually, for the first time in my whole entire life, I said this to myself: I would never in my entire life would touch a Ouija board. And I did. Picture to prove. So yeah, first time doing an Ouija board. Pretty scary at the same time. So yeah, I wasn't a big fan at all, but it was the most scariest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Never known anything of it. So pretty scary to touch on a Ouija board, and it's not cap and it's not debunked. It is real doing a Ouija board, because I've done it, and it is the most scariest thing ever, because you put your finger on so lightly on the little plaque and you just feel this energy pushing it, because it's not us pushing it, it's the spirit pushing it. So yeah, it's the most scariest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Never again would I think I wanted to do it, but I would do it again to be more brave and do things on my own more bravely, because that's what I want to do. And I've got another upcoming event, which is next year, so I'm happy about that, with the same team, and they're just so lovely people, and I've had so much fun doing it. And yeah, so there you go. So that was the Regent Picture House of my experiments and experimental things that happened with the spirits. It wasn't as active as I thought, but it was very daring and very challenging and very scary at the same time, doing ghost hunting at like 2 o'clock in the morning. It is so scary, but I've enjoyed my experience. This is my second time ghost hunting, and I'm getting in the mood of doing paranormal things now, so that's going to be my new hobby. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you like it, and smash that like and subscribe, because I've got more videos coming up for you, so just to be aware, click that notification bell. And yeah, I'll upload every week. Only one video every week though, because I can't do 2 videos because I'm busy, but it'll be 1 video every week. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!